Cough. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, that's gonna be my intro, deal with it. I'm back with another batch of speed paints. Two more hopefully should be coming out, probably between Jane or Ray. I just want to get these out so I can make a post. But welcome back. This video will be shorter because I had to do ×4 instead of ×2 for the speed paint, like I did with Cream. And I have a lot to say about Honey, so hopefully I won't be rambling trying to think about what to say next, like I did last time. So Honey, Honey is not from, well, okay, this is kind of confusing, but in the AU, she's not from, like, that dimension. She's not from, like, where the main AU takes place. She's from somewhere else, and I will dive into that later. But, she joined the gang after Topaz, Solar, and Rune moved out, and Cream, Lightning, and her moved in. Oh, by the way, their pronouns are whatever you want them to be, so you can call them he, them, she, I don't care. So you can call them whatever. They're a fusion of all of the original 5, but I'm still trying to figure out how that works. So that will be a work in process for now. Rain doesn't really like Honey. It's not like a in real life personal thing, because me and Rain are still good friends. But it's more of like Rain finds Honey, like, in the AU. This is the AU thing. That Rain finds Honey, like, immature, reckless, brattish, whiny, kind of that thing. Jay doesn't really hate Honey. Like I said again, me, Jay, and Rain are still good friends in real life. This is just an AU thing. Jay doesn't really hate Honey. But, if there was an argument between, Honey and Rain, Jay would totally pick Rain's side. Yeah, Jay would pick Rain's side. Honey and Cream don't really have much of a, like, relationship, not like a friendship or whatever. They just say hi from time to time and just walk off. Lightning, however, views Honey as, like, a huge inspiration. Lightning finds Honey to be cool and interesting and likes her a lot because Honey lets Lightning do whatever she wants without precaution. Honey doesn't really care what anyone thinks, but if she doesn't really care what anyone thinks, she's probably gonna do her own thing. But from time to time, if someone asks her to stop or she's, like, feeling awkward or whatever, she'd probably stop something or just line up a bit. Speaking of which, Honey, like I said, she's in the AU, but there's, like, different dimensions in the AU. Kind of like how in Rick and Morty, there's, like, infinite dimensions. It's kind of the same thing for the AU. So basically, Honey came from a different dimension, I guess you can say. Where she ran into, someone who, knows the ropes and how to, like, travel through dimensions. And, so she left her dimension and went ahead and joined the, main dimension, which is where the AU mostly takes place. Oh, just ignore what's on the screen for now. I'll explain it later, when I finally get around to doing the villains. And so basically, she helps this dimension traveler person, and they go around and they, basically beat the crap out of anyone who's a no-no person, or, like, a jerk, or, like, a villain or whatever. No one knows about this, except for, like, the dimension traveler, which I'm not really sure if I want to say who it is, because I might seem like a self-insert, but you'll probably meet them later. They kind of have a role in the story, but they don't. So basically she goes around and kicks villains' butts. She is currently on the run of, this, not really god, not really demon, but she's on the run from this, god thing that's able to, like, change form and super OP. She's currently chasing that person down. But yeah, oh geez, I ran out of things to say already. She's a bad communicator. She can't really, she sometimes doesn't get her point across, and sometimes people don't understand what she's saying. She's reckless and immature, but if it's, like, deeply needed, she's, like, she can lighten up a bit. Despite not ever meeting, Solar, Rune, or Topaz, she does know who they are, and she does know of their presence and where they currently are. Not in, like, the stalkerish kind of way, and she's not, like, a specific pinpoint kind of location, but she knows that, like, Topaz is in Japan, and, like, Solar and Rune are still in the city, even if other characters don't. She does have an element, even though it's not in here. She can manifest a few selected weapons, which of I don't, Jesus, I cannot speak. She can manifest weapons, which of I won't describe until the fusions come out. She has all the other elements, so like ice, fire, plant, is that what Jay's element is? Is it like plant or earth? Earthquakes and freaking, she doesn't have the god bending abilities that Solar has. Probably lightning or whatever. She can manipulate her size. Her smallest size she can go is the one she currently stays in, which is like a head taller than Rain. But she can go bigger. The biggest she could go is like if you stacked 5 Rains on top of each other and boom. She does have this, she can grow her extra 3 arms and 2 eyes whenever she pleases, just to beat people up. She does have a record in fighting, and she does love roller skating. She can roller skate. She's pretty good at it. She can't do, like, tricks or whatever, or maybe she can, I don't know, I'm still deciding that. But she can easily, like, maneuver the roller skates. And they don't cause, like, messes either, or whatever. Whenever she just, like, roller skates by, she just does it, and it, like, has no effect on them. It's basically if she was just normally walking. What else is there to say? She does know that there is a 4th wall, so she's aware of the 4th wall. She does know, so she can break the 4th wall, and that's how, she knows, me and the Ask Honey thing. So she can talk to people outside the 4th wall through the Ask thing. She kinda knows, like, whatever's about to happen. If there's a plot, then she kind of knows it, but it's kind of vague, so even she can get surprised if, like, something changes or whatever. I really wanted to, with the music that I gave her, I really wanted to give her, more of a, would you say 90s? Not really 90s, but it's like a, yeah, it's practically, like, it's practically the mood that Two Time has. It's a little bit of, like, it's not really a depressing song, but it's more of, like, you just want to hang out, relax, be in your own protective bubble. It gives you kind of the feeling of loneliness, except for the last song. I couldn't think of any more songs, so I just went for the last one. And yeah, there is plenty of her to come. There will be more plot relevance around her. And yeah, that's practically it. I think either Rain or Jays are gonna come out next. Either one, I have a lot more to say, because they are people I've known for a while and really enjoy, so I can talk a lot about their personalities. And yeah.